What's up, everybody? It's the Bipolar Prophet, and welcome back to Old Ridge Farm in Farming Simulator 15. So, as you can see, we're down here at the cow farm, the dairy cow farm. I went around and brought silage to all the animals since our silage pit had finished fermenting. And I had meant to record that, and I tried to, and I don't know what happened. Every so often, Fraps acts up and doesn't make very good recording. So, unfortunately, all that kind of got wasted. So that's done. So what I thought we'd do in this episode, well, two things. First of all, is these tractors are both going to go. I really like this 6810, and I really like that case. But they're just, they're a little laggy. The window texture on this 6810 makes it so that I can't drive it in the cab, which is unfortunate, because it's a really cool tractor. And the 1455, if I reset it, it just spawns in a new vehicle. And then you end up with all kinds of extra money because you got to sell it. So, or you end up with 15 cases, and I don't want that either. So, so those are, I think, both going to go today, and we'll pick up a couple of new ones. First things first, though, we got to get back to the main farm. So we'll go ahead and head in that direction. It's been a couple days since well, actually, it's been about 3 days now since I've been on this map. So you'll have to forgive me if I get lost again. No. I want to thank again. I want to thank everybody for the tips and suggestions and all the comments and everything on this series. I'm glad you guys are enjoying it. I know I'm enjoying it. As I've said over and over and over again, it's just a lot of fun to play on this map. So, so I especially want to thank everybody for the tips about the alfalfa. I've tried. Obviously I tried a couple different ways to handle the alfalfa. So I think what I ended up deciding to do is I'm just going to mulch it, which is just cultivating it basically, and then we will do something with those fields at some point. So did I really go the wrong way again? Well, not really. We'll just kind of take the long way, I guess. So yeah, it's unfortunate about this tractor because I do like it, and this was definitely sort of the tractor that I had in mind when it, for this farm. It just unfortunately doesn't work the way that it works. I mean, obviously, but it's not, the lag and the window. If you go inside the cab, the frame rate's just dropped to nothing. I think it's the window texture, I believe, because I don't seem to have that problem with any other tractor. So. Unfortunately, we're going to have to run it back up to the shop and trade it in for something else. So we'll just go ahead and get this parked up. I'm still trying to decide about the case or not. I just really like that case, and I don't know if I want to get rid of it. So I'm still, I'm still thinking about that. So, all right, and we will just park this up for now. We won't need this. I do got to get those other two fields cultivated and fertilized and then replanted, so that's probably going to happen in this episode as well. I'm still the alfalfa is going to be probably an episode in itself, just because I'll probably buy a couple of fields. As you can see, we have quite a bit of money now, so I'm kind of tempted to pay off the bank just to kind of get that over with. But okay, let's get turned around here and head back to the shop with this one. At the very least, we'll trade this one in. Because I'd like to have more than one tractor I can drive in the cab. So, because I do like driving in the cab. When I'm karting and things like that. So, and I just can't do it with this tractor. So, probably buy this field at some point, and get that mulched in and everything. But I want to deal with the 4 fields that I own now first before I start adding more. So I've had some thoughts about about our orchard area down there. I don't know if it's going to work or not, because like I mentioned before about the bees, I don't know if the train is going to screw up the bees or not. So I think we may have to think about a different area, which is going to mean clearing another area somewhere, but okay, that's kind of what it is. So, bees are not particularly fussy, but I don't know how they'll handle the train. Where is the sell area? There it is. I don't hardly ever take anything to the store to sell it, so I'm definitely a P and, you know, a hit P and sell kind of guy, so. Oh, no. Whoops. I forgot to get rid of the weight. I'm going to need the weight for the new tractor, so got to get rid of the weight first. Oh. Forgot about that. Let's just drop that off. And we can put it back in here. I should have probably cleaned it before I brought it up to sell it, but they can take care of that. They're going to run through it anyway and make sure it's functional and it doesn't need any service or anything, so. Okay, now we can sell it. $39,000, sure. Okay. Now we'll take a walk into the shop and see what we're going to replace it with. The cardboard cutouts, I still think that's pretty funny. Oh. Okay, now, do we do an in-game tractor? Maybe something we haven't used before. What is this? This is 102 horsepower. I don't want to go down in horsepower. That's 114. That's 130. This Hurleyman's nice, and I've never used it. So we have the Sammy, which is 190 horsepower for $142,000. This may be a good option. It's $142,000. It's 190 horsepower. Yeah, these are all just too big. Let's see. Just while we're here, we might as well take a look at what we have in the mods for tractors. This will probably take a second to load up because I have so many of them. So give me a chance to take a sip of coffee. Oh, these cases are so expensive. I mean, obviously, you know, 235 horsepower, you're paying for that, you know, but that's just way more money than I really want to spend right off the bat. Oh, the Class Axion 850, which is 233 horsepower for $120,000. That's a really nice tractor. The 650, which is 184 horsepower. I'm not crazy about this tractor. The Dutzes, the little 5 Series Dutzes, which are decent. I have these. These are okay, but I don't know that I want another case. So, and then we're down here into the, yeah, I almost think it wants to be this Class Axion, 233 horsepower, $120,000, not very expensive. I almost want to rent it and just test it out for a minute and see if it, you know, make sure it's okay before I buy it. You know what? Let's do that. Let's rent it for, I don't know, say 2 hours. It's going to cost $1,000, but that's okay. And we will, assuming it doesn't crash my game, that is. Okay, there it goes. Whew. Sometimes it takes a minute, makes me a little nervous. So, hello game. Thank you. Jeez, I don't know what was going on there. Yeah, you know what? We'll rent it for a couple hours. Maybe we'll use it to do the cultivation and whatnot, and we will see how it works out. So, well, here it is. So, excuse me, guys, my throat again. You know, I was out all night shoveling, you know, and it was raining, and it was just ugly out. So, I'm a little froggy this morning. So yeah, it looks pretty good. You know, it's 850. It's 233 horsepower, which is plenty. So, let's go ahead and hop in and. Geez, this has got all kinds of stuff on it, huh? All kinds of stuff. What does key 6 do? Oh, puts weights on the inside wheels. Very nice. All right, well, let's fire it up. Get the shuttle control turned off. I believe this is a convert from Farming Simulator 2013. I know I use this tractor quite a bit in Farming Simulator 2013. It's got some additions in the cab now, which is nice. I'd still love to see this stuff over here. This stuff on the, if I can get my mouse, this stuff over here work. That would be awesome. You know, and I'm sure, you know, eventually that'll be something that happens. So, go ahead and pick up our weight. I don't seem to have any lag in the cab, so that's good. As long as this thing functions well and everything, I think we might buy this. Sort of use it as a demo for right now, I guess. There we go. Grab that. Beacons? Beacons we have. All right, excellent. Go ahead and dial that speed down because that speed is very fast. no lag in the cab, which is nice. That was a big thing for me, you know. Lag in the cab is no, hold on. Wait a minute. Oh yeah, hold on. Lag in the cab is a big issue for me, just because if you can't drive in the cab, you know, it kind of takes some of the fun away from the game, I think, you know, for me anyway. I like to drive in the cab when I can. So. I think the price on this is decent too for the horsepower, you know. It's probably, the price is probably light, you know. It's probably too low realistically, but, you know, okay. We could always say it's used, you know, so. So I think what we'll do is we will go over here and we will grab we'll do everything with this. We'll grab the foot sprayer, spinner even, and get our 4 fields fertilized and then get them cultivated. Although actually, again, I don't know if I have to actually, I think those OEB weights are direct drills, so I don't think I need to cultivate first. We will find out. I definitely need to fertilize, so that's going to be the first thing we do. I'm going to get some sort of grain in the ground. We'll figure out what grain. I'll take a look at what's selling good. Let's get something there. We'll say if you know, if this tractor continues to, you know, to work out, then this will probably be the next tractor, the new tractor on a farm. It'll be the most powerful tractor on a farm, which is nice. You know, you need one powerful tractor, so. All right, let's get hooked up to this. This needs to be refilled. So just drive over here and refill it. We can turn those off now. And more money. Yeah, you know, obviously we're going to spend a chunk of change on this tractor, but I think this probably will be the tractor we use. I like it. It's decent, you know. It has actual mirrors too. I didn't notice that as well, and it's got a whole bunch of stuff. You know, in the F1 menu, as you can see. So, how do you open the back window? Is there a way to open the back window? I think there is. Back window, keypad 8. There we go. Might as well get the back window open. And let's see, is there a top window to open as well? I think there is, but I don't know where it is. Twins front, twins back. This doesn't have IC, so everything's on a key. Top window, keypad 5. There we go. Might as well get that open too. Get some fertilization. Get some ventilation. Now I can turn this off so I can actually see what I'm doing. And we will go and really. For those of you guys who you know, who enjoy the entertainment of these videos, for when stuff like that happens, there you go. I'd started talking about Deucewags and his comment about how he thought that sometimes I was doing stuff to see if you guys were paying attention. I can verify that I'm not. I can verify that I'm basically just an idiot. And when I screw up, it's not because I'm seeing if you guys are paying attention or not. It's because I'm, you know, just an idiot. So I will say that it does not seem to like this road very much. I mean, I am going pretty fast. Okay. Oh, that'll be fun. I'll just have to remember to take it easy. So, plus we're only renting it. I don't want to break it, you know. Break it and then have to buy it. No, if I decide I don't want to buy it. Okay. Now I'm going to get this turned on and off we go. yeah, I'll get these fields, get all 4 of these fields fertilized, and then we'll decide what we're going to plant, and we'll come over here and see if we can direct drill. If we can, that's awesome. And if we can't, then we'll get cultivating. So. Check the prices, see what's selling the best right now. I need grain because I tried to. I don't remember selling the barley. This is the problem with having a horrible memory. I don't remember selling all the barley. Obviously, I did because I went back to the silo to grab some to bring around to the animals. Because then they would have everything they need minus mixed rations, and the mix station is churning out mixed rations as we speak. And I realized I didn't have any grain left, so. And I mean, I racked my brain for half an hour trying to remember. Did I sell it? I must have sold it. So. Make sure I don't miss any parts of the field this time, though. And I know I'm not doing this very, maybe very efficiently. Yeah, I could always set courseplay up to do this, but why not do it myself? It's it's not that. It's obviously not that difficult of a task. So. Definitely need to get into the crop ground. So. Oh, that's that. Now, do this one. That's one good thing about this rental mod. Excuse me. Oh, God. I'm sorry about my throat, guys. It's real bad today. One thing about this rental mod is it kind of gives you the chance to maybe test stuff out before you, drop a whole bunch of money on it, and then, decide, wow, this sucks, or I don't like it, or it doesn't, it doesn't fit my needs or whatever. At least with this, $1,000 to rent this for a couple hours, and then, okay, so. And then if you decide you like it, okay, then I'll drop the $120,000 to buy it. So basically, it costs $121,000, but I think that extra $1,000 is worth it to me. To determine whether or not I actually like the tractor or not, whether or not it actually does what I need it to do, whether it suits, the need that I have for it. So I could definitely be further off this end. I don't know why I'm so close to it. I forget sometimes how wide of a spread these things have. These two fields, and then we have 9 and 10, or is it 8 and 9? You'll see on the map down there, I just noticed that 10 is green. I bought that as a test. It wasn't very expensive. As a test for the mulching implement that I have to see if it would work on the alfalfa. It does, because basically it's just a cultivator. It mulches grass. It cultivates it. Grinds stumps. It does a whole bunch of things. So, and I think that might be fairly prototypical, fairly realistic to mulch it. So, and it's just going to turn it in anyway. So it'll serve the same function. Okay, that's that. Well, we'll go up and do 8 and 9, and that will be all the fertilization, and then we can get a seeder going. it's nice to be able to drive in the cab. That's too bad about that John Deere, because like I said, I really did like it. Just, you know, not being able to drive in the cab, you know, is an issue for me. So, especially when you're carting and things, you know, I like to be in the cab. So. I was also thinking about maybe renting a Krone with the new OEB direct disc cutting head on it that'll cut alfalfa, and maybe chaffing some of this alfalfa, you know, buying another field, chaffing it, you know, and then the field can just sit there, I guess, until I can do something with it, just to kind of make sure we have enough silage, because I use pretty much, you know, not all of it, obviously, but quite a bit, and we're going to use quite a bit. Right now I don't have any animals, so obviously they're not using any of it, you know, but once we start getting animals, we're going to use a ton of it, so I want to make sure we always have some. So there's a couple of pits, you know, down at the sort of the storage area down there for all this kind of stuff, so I figured that that may not be a bad idea to fill at least one of those up. So, and I think the alfalfa would be a good choice for that, so it would go fairly quickly, you know, I wouldn't have to chase around with grass all over the place. And then, of course, all the grass meadows have grown back, you know, in the intervening time. So we can always go around and cut all the grass meadows again, too, and kind of keep that maybe down at the dairy farm for the dairy cows. So I'm still kind of going round and round about whether I want to get a mix wagon down there and kind of keep that separate from the rest of the animals. You know, I don't know that I want the expense of a mix wagon just because, you know, we have a mix station, and you know, it's how hard is it to run up there, get a load of, you know, mixed rations to bring down to the cows, but I don't know. We'll see. Because I can always just shred straw bales, you know, directly with a bale feed line, so I don't need it, you know what I mean? I can always just come down with a load of mixed rations and, you know, dump it in that way. So, you know, I guess economically that would make the most sense. It would be kind of silly to waste money on something, you know, that ultimately ends up being redundant, because you already have something that mixes mixed rations. Particularly efficient, but the field is fine, so good enough. Okay, now I gotta remember how to get in this other field. Getting in this other field is going to require driving down this road. And then driving down this road. Then driving between those two sort of apartment blocks over there. So, right here. It's going to be a little tricky to get anything too wide down this road with these cars parked the way they are. No, that's okay. That's kind of how it is, you know. So. Oh, did I screw up again? Did I miss it again? I did. How did I miss it? Where is the opening? The opening is actually back here. What does that say? No ball games, no dumping. Okay. Down into this field. I think it's right here. Leave? Is it? Yes, it is. There's a tiny little road right here. There's our field. Found it. Right, this field fertilized. And we'll go back and grab the seeder and see if we can direct seed these. That'd be nice. Step. And then I may sell that cultivator, actually, because I'm probably not going to need it if I keep that mulcher. Well, I don't know, actually, if I bought the mulcher, if I just rented it just as a test. I think I'll probably just buy it for the alfalfa, because it works just the same. You know, that'd be handy to have. missed a little bit right there. Well, auto combine missed a little bit, probably just because of the way that the field is shaped, the way that I had it set up. Just make sure here, this bit, and then that will be that. And go back and get the drill. Alright, we can go back and get the drill. I'm sorry if I'm not, maybe as animated as I normally am during these videos. I'm just really tired today, and I felt bad that I didn't have a video out for you guys this morning, today being the 4th? Whoa, don't crash into the cars. Don't want an insurance claim on a rental. What's today, the 4th? Yeah, the 4th. I didn't have a video out for you guys today, just because of the fact that, the weather, the snow and everything. I was up real late. Why? Okay, baby, we get it, So. So we're into episode 11 now of this Let's Play. It's still setting up, still kind of getting ready. It just goes to show you how much stuff there is to do on this map. Like 11 episodes now, and we're still not quite there yet. So. This parked up back in its shed. And we'll grab our drill and one thing I don't know is it gets dirty. We just spent quite a bit of time in a field. You'd think it would be fairly dirty. I guess we'll have to keep an eye on that. If it doesn't, then it's gonna go. Okay. Just drop that off. And go grab a drill. And figure out what we're actually gonna plant. Where did I leave the drill over here with the seed master, I believe. That's the other thing I need to check. I need to check the seed master. Oh yeah, it's got plenty of seeds in it. Plenty of seeds. Yep. 17,563. Plenty. Very good. There we go. Okay. So, probably remember to put half a tipper or whatever in there for the this after this next harvest. Oops. So we've got a decent lock. It's not awesome, but it's not. And the horsepower's nice. The horsepower is always a good thing, so. Okay, well, we gotta go fill this up. Back another pipe over here. And again, about the mouse guys. Oh. Okay, now let's take a look and see what is selling where for what. Let's see. I still have quite a bit of wood chips left. I should probably sell those at some point. Let's see. Obviously, we're looking at the green crops. Canola is always the money, but you don't get much yield from canola, and these fields are so small that I don't know that the canola is actually going to be worth it. Barley still kind of the big winner, though, of the green crops. Wheat's not really going for very much. Well, yeah. Do we need? I don't need the straw. It's just the yield on canola is so lousy that I don't know if it would be worth it. I guess, you know what? Okay, we'll do it just because, where was the big money here? Let's see. 1104, 1059, 1183 at OEB Limited, 1059 at the hotel, 1250 at the pub. Okay, well, if those prices hold up during the harvest, you know, I guess it's going to be canola. So let me make sure I set that to that first, so I don't forget. And hopefully, be able to drill. We'll start over here on field 25 and 26, as I'm calling them. David Oldfield calls them field A and B. So I just call them 25 and 26 because you need a number for courseplay. So those were the next numbers available. So it made sense to me. Probably wouldn't hurt me to slow down this road. Before I start breaking off, you know, wheels and whatnot. That's a little rough. All right, now hopefully we'll be able to direct drill this. It won't be an issue. Let's find out. Let's find out. B. Are we drilling? Yes, we are drilling. Okay, excellent. Excellent. Now, I'm going to do something silly here. Let's try this. Let's try this. Now, I don't know if... what did I call this? 25, right? 20... Is this 25, I think? 3 meters. I don't know. I have no idea. I always just straight up guess on these. Let's see how much seed it's actually going to use. We are planting canola. 615. Okay, yeah, so we got plenty. Okay. We turn that off. And we're going to need at least 2. We'll have them go after because that seems to work better. Okay. And let's generate that course and see what it looks like. Make sure we're on the right field, first of all. Nope. Apparently this would be field 20. Yep, okay, so that's... Alright. Go ahead and reset that. And we'll try that again. So this was field 26, I think. And we'll try that. There we go. Okay, yep, we're going in the right direction, so very good. And we'll go to this, and first waypoint, and let it drive to wherever that first waypoint may be. Now it's going to miss chunks doing this, obviously, but to be honest, I'm not really that bothered. I know David Oldfield, you know, did a very good tutorial. In fact, you know, I'll get him set up on this. David Oldfield did a very good tutorial about, you know, how to avoid, you know, course by making not ideal courses, especially on odd-shaped fields. You know, I think it does a really good job. Most of the time, you know, but on an odd-shaped field, it can only do what it can do, you know. So I think, you know, I'm happy with the way it works. You know, David Oldfield did a great tutorial on how to fix it, how to get it perfect. You know, it's just that's just a lot of work, you know. So, oh, where's markers? No. And off we go. There we go. I mean, why not let courseplay do it? You know. Well, in fact, I'm going to save this course. So this is field 26, F26, 6M enter. There we go. So now that's in there. Now they'll just go round and round, do his thing. Turn this off. Turn that off. Hour and 39 minutes. I think we should have time to finish these fields. So I'm glad this is a direct drill. Don't have to get out here with a cultivator, so that's one less thing we have to worry about. Now, while he's doing his thing, he shouldn't have any issues. I don't think there's going to be any trees or anything in the way. He should be fine. You know, even when he does his headlights. So, I want to keep an eye on this tractor to see if it gets dirty or not, though. If it doesn't get dirty, then what's the point, right? I hope the yield on this canola is decent, at least. You know, as everybody knows, you don't get a ton of yield on canola. You know, prices are usually high, but it doesn't always balance out between the price and the yield. You know, you'll get more barley and make almost the same amount of money, barley or wheat, say, and make almost the same amount of money as you would, with the canola, even though the yield is significantly less. So I guess we will see. Sometimes you get lulled into that easy money, well, not easy money, but that big money that canola sells for. So my voice is completely going away, guys. Completely going away. Okay, so now we need to make a decision about this. What do we do with this? Do we keep it or do we sell it and get another front loader? To be honest, I don't even know where my front loader is. Where is my front loader? I don't remember taking it off. Where is my front loader? Let's see if we can find it. Let's see. No. There it is. Where is that? It should be here. It should be right here with the tractor. I just don't remember I don't remember A, taking it off, and I don't remember B, where I left it. I suppose if I'm smart, I will keep this. And just say, well, don't make sure you don't have to reset it. I guess that's an option. I suppose I don't know that I like that option all that much, but it is an option. Oh, I think I know where I left the front. Okay. The only thing about driving in the cab with this is this farmer arm. The farmer arm's awesome when you're using a steering wheel. When you're doing the keyboard, it's a little, because it flaps back and forth so much, but okay. So, I guess, oh, jeez, I don't know. 11 episodes in, and I'm already, trading in tractors and whatnot. I think we'll keep this, I guess. Just be really careful and make sure we don't have to reset it. I guess would be the answer. So I think I'm going to bring some water down to the dairy cows, just because they need it. So I'm going to buy some dairy cows as soon as I have mixed rations. And get started, with that at least. We'll start with the dairy cows. And then we'll probably go to the beef cattle, and then, lambs, I guess, and then pigs. And I'm sure I'll forget, the order that I just said, and we'll do something completely different, but that's the plan for this exact second, anyway. So, I guess I don't have to put the front loader back on. I don't really need it for anything right at the moment, so I'll just leave it off, grab the water tank, and go put some water in the dairy cows while our guy is seeding away over there. So. See if we can find some free water. I know David Oldfield had mentioned that there's some by the shop. There's a little pond over there that you can apparently access. So, you know what? There's plenty of water in this anyway. Okay, very good. Oh, I don't have to worry about that. This has got a good lock, but it isn't this good. No. Isn't quite that good. This should be okay. Yep, that's gonna be fine. If I, drive the tractor, though. Hey, how about that? I'm learning. I think I've been around this map long enough now that, that certain areas, especially places I go a lot to, the dairy farm, I spend a lot of time going back and forth to the dairy farm because that's where the silage was. So I think I'm, sort of getting the hang of how to get, around that area anyway. So like to get that BGA up and running at some point, but that's down the road. That's going to be, you know, after. So is this the spot that David is getting his water from? I think it must be, huh? Right here. Is there a little spot? I mean, if it's just a sheer drop off, I'm not gonna put the. Oh no, there is. There's a little like beach there. Okay, so let's see if we can squeeze in there, and we'll just fill this up. The cows aren't going to take very much water anyway, but let's just make sure this actually works. Oh. There's a rock there. Oh, let's see if I can squeeze past that. There we go. Yeah, there's a little bit of a slope there, so you don't have, it's not a sheer drop off. You're not just hanging a trailer off the edge of the world, so. Okay. Now, can I refill it? Oh, yes. And it's free. Very good. And I'm sliding backwards. Okay. Very cool. Up. Oh. Gonna need the four-wheel drive. First time I turn a four-wheel drive on in this tractor. Oh, that is the first time. Okay. That can go back off now. And very good. Free water. Okay. And it's not that far away. It's funny when you watch videos, you know, other people playing on maps that you're playing on. It always seems like what they do, you know, it's almost like it's a different map. At least for me, I don't know if you guys, you know, get this sort of feeling or not, but it's almost like, you know, when I get on this map and after I've watched David Oldfield do something on it, I'm like, are we playing on the same map? You know, but you know, I watched him go get water out of that thing a couple of times, you know, and so I figured, why not? I'm going to try it. So. Coffee. I want to check if, I wonder if I should come up with a mower and mow this meadow too. Well, yeah, the only problem with that is that I don't really have anywhere to put it because I still have a bunch of silage in the silage pit. I'm just trying to think ahead here a little bit about what I want to do. I know there's a couple of meadows down by that little storage area that I could definitely put grass into. I mean, that I could cut. Geez, really? Come on, focus. That I could cut and put them in the silage pits down by the storage area, I suppose, just to make sure we always have silage, because I have a feeling we're going to go through a lot of it. So, oh, and my voice is going to be gone any second. So I apologize for that, guys, as well. It's just not the place where the water goes. It's just not where the water goes. I just may not be on the trigger. Oh, there it is. There it is. R. Okay. Really? Took 13 liters. 13 liters. You know what? Let's do this. Okay, thank you. We'll just pull away from that. Let's do this. We got the money. We're going to spend $120,000 on that Axion, which I should go check. See how he's doing, actually. He's doing fine. Okay. So $120,000 on this. Oh, guys, jeez. Voice completely just disintegrating on me. I apologize for swallowing noises and stuff. I had to get some liquid in my throat. $120,000. That's going to leave us with $140,000. Plenty of money, obviously. Can we buy maybe 10 cows? Yeah, you know what? Let's tab back over here. They have a little bit of silage, so they have something to eat. They have straw. They'll have water. So, okay, let's go ahead and buy 10 cows. Buy. Now, is it Shift Enter, correct? That's 3, 4, 5, and I apologize for the flashy screen, guys. 8, 9, and 10. We'll start there. Yeah, you know what? That's fine. Okay, so we have 10 cows now. So that's a start, anyway. Let's see if we can get them to take any more water. They will rip right through that silage very quickly, I would imagine, so... Oh yeah, now they'll take water. As soon as you have any animals, obviously, you know, that's gonna make a big difference. I should bring up some water to the sheep too, I suppose. 2383. Yep. Okay. Of course, I would have to buy sheep to make that, you know, make that a worthwhile trip. So, and I'm not quite ready for sheep just yet. I like the dairy cows. So I miss working with them. So let's go have a look at our cows. Obviously, they don't have, you know, very much food, so that's, you know, that's unfortunate. But can we hop this fence? Hello, ladies. Oh. Hello. Very nice. Very nice. Make me some poop, ladies. Make me some poop. Okay, very cool. We can get this back up to the main farm now. Crash into the silage plant, the manure plant. So, I suppose I could bring... I wonder if I shouldn't buy a little tipper. Here, this is the episode of, I wonder if I shouldn't. This is really the thinking out loud episode, it seems like. You know, you're kind of getting an insight into what I do when I play off screen. I tend to, maybe I don't say it out loud, or maybe I do, you know, quite so much, but, you know, this is what I tend to do when I'm, you know, trying to figure stuff out, or I'm trying to, you know, okay, well, I need to do this, and, you know, this is becoming cumbersome, or this isn't working out, or you know, anything like that. You know, you tend to walk through stuff in your head, so, and I was just thinking if I should maybe not buy a little tipper, for the dairy cows. Just a little one, you know, something that'll, of course, with a multi-fruit mod, it'll, whatever I buy will take whatever I want to put it in anyway. So, but buy a little tipper maybe, just so I can throw silage in there for now until I have mixed rations. I'd probably take a run down to the mix station and see how we're doing, you know, mixed ration wise. Yeah, you know what? Let's do that. Let's actually do that. We'll park this up, and we'll go down to the mix station, and we'll take a look at the mixed rations, and which means I'm going to have to bring a tipper with me. I don't need this great big tipper, though. That's the only thing. So, I guess we're going to buy a smaller tipper, guys. After all that, it was like, oh, geez, just buy it already. You know, just got to be careful how much money I'm spending here, because got to remember, you know, pretty sure we're going to buy this. Class. So let's go back and see how he's doing. Okay. Got to remember to turn that F1 menu off, just because he's, you know, there's so much stuff on this tractor. You know what, guys? I don't know. Actually, this tractor isn't getting dirty, and it's been out in the field for half an hour now. We'll have to keep an eye on it, I guess, and see if it's going to get dirty or not. It is really cool. I do really like it. I like the fact it's got different tires on it, you know, and I know it's just a convert from Farming Simulator 2013, but you know, those Trelleborg tires are nice, but you get bored with them after a while. So it's nice that this has Continental tires on it. I like the fact that they're actually done right too. That before I say that, actually, nope, they are. That the logo on the tires isn't reversed on one side. You see that sometimes. So, if this gets dirty, then this is our new, you know, big tractor. Oh, is it going to hit this? It's going to hit this tree, isn't it? Yeah. I'm glad I came over here when I did. Okay. Yes, thank you. I understand. So, all right, that tree's going to have to come out. Can we get off of this tree? Thank you. Now I need to find when the next waypoint is. So that tree's going to need to come out. Okay, not a problem. Now let's see. Can we see the waypoints? So I know where the next one is. Where was he? He is, of course, with the tree. He is. This one? This one right here. Okay, so I'm going to back up. Let's see what happens when I do this. Nearest waypoint, drive course. Yep, okay, great. You know, that's, you know, and I've said this over and over and over again, that's the other thing, of course, it's not, you know, it's not fire and forget. You know, you gotta monitor it, so. may monitor him running this headland now. He's almost ready for that, just to make sure that he doesn't get tangled up in that tree again. So. Yeah, if this stuff here, this monitor thing, someday if that works, that would be so cool. I know in the new one, 950, I think it is, from this same team, from the same mod team, the Czech mod team, actually has a sort of like a weight thing built in with, it tells you how much stuff is in your trailer, which is really cool. That's really, really cool. All right, now make this turn. Don't crash into this tree. Ah, oh, come on now. Come on now. So this does not have the best lock, which is unfortunate, and that's the only reason he got stuck into that tree. There's plenty of room to turn there. This tractor just doesn't have a very good lock. So and again, this is all stuff you kind of have to watch. You got to keep your eye on it. So where is he wanting to go here? Is he doing the headland? I don't think he is. I don't want to get him started on a... Oh, maybe he is. Where are we here? Are we here? I don't know where he wants to go. He was turning around. Oh, you know what? We'll just start him right here. See what happens. Oh, sorry about that, guys. Phone's ringing. I'll be right back. Okay, and we're back. I finished up that field over there, 25. Now I have to go refill, because obviously I think these fields are pretty much the exact same size, because according to the seed calculator, it's going to take 615 units, liters. I'm not sure what the actual number is there, of seeds. So that's what field 25 took. So I have to go refill. Jesus, this class just doesn't have the suspension that the John Deere did. Well, I don't know that. I do like this. I don't like the fact that it's not getting dirty. It might have a different time on the dirt script, if it has one. If it doesn't get dirty, then I just don't see myself playing it. I know that's a silly little thing, but it's a thing, especially with this game, where stuff gets dirty. You don't want to have a shiny, well, not shiny in this case, clean tractor, that should be dirty. So I'll give it a little bit longer, see if it ends up getting dirty or not. If it doesn't, then I don't know, it may not be for us. So. And then we'll, I think we're going to buy a little tipper. I don't see the need to drag the big Bipolar around everywhere with us. So for mixed rations, hopefully we have some mixed rations by now. We should. So, an hour and 13 minutes left on this, and 2 fields left to go. So, probably what I'll do is I'll do this field. We'll go up. We'll get the mixed rations for the dairy cows, and then I'll call this an episode. I think that'll be long enough, I believe. And I'll do the other 2 fields off screen. And then in the next episode, we'll figure out what the next thing we want to do is. So that'll probably involve bringing mixed rations around to all the other animals, as well as probably resetting the mix station up, because we probably need stuff. So. Let's see if we can get this set up now. Let's see. Yep. 2 minutes after, yes, please. And do that. And you. First one. Drive this. I'm so bad with compass directions. I tend to. Oh, there it is. You know what? so it doesn't... Can I have this back before it does something? Well, you know what? Whatever. I should just turn here. Make a big loop. And then find it. Very good. Save this. Just back. Geez, this is the episode of maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Now let's see if this. Let's see how it does with these trees. I did take down a couple trees in this field, so we'll see if it has any issues with the other ones that I didn't take down. I don't think it should. It should be okay. I don't think it's going to make any turns right there, except for the headland, and that should be okay. So, all right, very good. I'll just turn this off. I'll just switch on this thing on the screen. Turn that one off too. Okay. And shouldn't have any issues on this side. That's why I took down the trees on this side. There was a tree right there. Would have definitely stopped it from being able to turn around. Although, you know, with a headland, it's not so important. But this does not have a very good lock on it. The more I use this tractor, the more I'm thinking this may not be the tractor for us. We may need something with a better lock and something that gets dirty. Okay, let's look at tippers. I suppose I could get a little Brantner, I guess. That could be a thing. Let's see, we've got mods for tippers. I got a couple of cool ones that I've been using on Bjornholm. You know, these are always an option. They don't hold very much, but they don't need to hold very much either. So, we got this thing. I forgot about this thing. This thing holds just about everything too. It's only 1,000 liters though. This, which is, you know, again, holds pretty much everything. Holds quite a bit. Holds 18,000 liters. Oh, let's buy this. No, I'm just kidding. I have this, which holds everything. Holds 10,000 liters. Costs 12,000 bucks. What's the difference between this and this? 16,000. So this is 18,000 for 16,000. This is 10,000 for 12,000. I don't know. You know, I think we'll get this. I think we'll buy this one just because I kind of like it. I think it's kind of neat. So, and this will sort of just be our utility tipper. We're going to need more than one tipper anyway. You know what I mean? So, I think it makes sense to have more than one. You know. So, all right, let's go pick it up and bring it down to the cows. I'll bring it down to the mix station, I should say. I'm going to go down to the shop. I'm going to grab this. I'm going to grab this tipper, and I'll see you when I get to the mix station. Okay, and here we are at the mix station. Now, hopefully, this thing has got a little bit in it. It should. It should have enough, I think, for 10 cows in it. I know it's going to need hay. It didn't have very much hay in it to begin with, or just straight grass. I probably won't make hay, just because there's an extra step that this thing doesn't really require. So, one thing I like about this new version of this thing is that the pipe is on the same side as the feeds. So you don't have to, you know, fiddle about where you place it. Of course, I didn't have to place it on this map anyway. There it goes. Oh, very nice. That's probably enough. Okay. I wonder how much is actually in there. Let's find out. Let's find out how much is actually in this thing. Because it would help if I brought up the F1 menu again. Total mixed ration, 62.78. Oh, okay. There's a little bit of hay left in it. There's plenty of straw and about half full of silage. Okay, well, gonna have to get some hay in it, or grass, as it were. So we'll have to get some grass going, which is fine. You know, plenty of grass. So jump back in this, turn our beacon back on, and drive back to the dairy farm. And I'll see you guys when we're there. Okay, and here we are at the dairy farm. Drop off this mixed rations. We're going to check on our guy's seating, and then I think I'm going to call this an episode, and then I'm going to make a decision about whether I'm going to buy that Axion or not. You know, it's a silly little thing, the dirt, but I don't like stuff that doesn't get dirty. So That may not be the tractor for us, you know. We will see, I guess, in the long run here after it's done and everything. You know, once it's had enough time to, if I could see what I was doing, that would be good. Once it's had enough time to, you know, run maybe a couple hours or whatever, we'll see if it gets dirty. If it does, then we'll probably buy it. If it doesn't, then we probably won't. So, go ahead and give the cows some. Oops, stop. I wanted to get some on the other side too. Probably don't have enough to get it on both sides, I guess. Nope. Okay. Well, that's fine. Oops. Turn that off. Okay, so now the cows have pretty much everything they need. So they have water, they have straw, they have mixed rations, and they have a little bit of silage. So go ahead and turn this off now. Turn that off. Check our statistics once again. They should be good now. Let's see. Oh, they've already made a little manure. Good. Feeding through mixed rations. Yep. Silage and grass, which they don't really need. But I may give them some when we have it to spare. Okay. So, you know, they're 54%. That'll increase now that they start eating the mixed rations. So they have plenty of straw, and we have some straw left over anyway. So, yeah, so there you go. Okay, so that's handled. So we have some animals going. Turn this off, check, see how he's doing. He's got plenty of seeds left. He should be getting ready to work on his on the headlands now. And then I'll just have to come back and tidy up some of the corners that Horseplay just can't get, you know. 55 minutes left on this, so still got 2 fields to go, but that shouldn't be an issue. So this thing is really showing 1.1 hours and showing no signs of getting dirty. I don't know what to do. I like this tractor. You know, it's for the money. The horsepower for the money is definitely good. You know, it's got some neat features. I don't know what to do. But I'm sure I'll come to some decision about it, one way or the other. You know, whether we keep it, whether we decide to buy, you know, something that gets dirty, whether this gets dirty eventually or not. You know, like I said, I'll let it do all 4 fields, and then I'll make a decision at the end. So there you go, guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I know this episode was a little rambly, a little kind of all over the place, a little, you know, talking out loud and, you know, trying to figure stuff out and everything. But that's, you know, again, that's part of playing the game, I guess. You know, you got all this stuff that needs to be done, and you got to figure out how to do it. And you know, that's kind of how I do it. So it is farming, you know. So that's kind of what it is. So as always, guys, I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please let me know. You know, please keep leaving your comments, your suggestions, your tips, and all that stuff. You know, I listen to everything you guys say. Whether I take it, you know, whether I use your advice or not is a whole other thing. You know, sometimes I can be a little stubborn. But I do certainly appreciate all the comments and all the tips and all the suggestions and everything else. You know, and again, you know, we're closing in on 1,500 subscribers, so make sure you leave your questions for the Q&A. If I get enough questions, I haven't got that many yet, but if I get enough, I will definitely do it. If I don't, I'll just save them, you know, and maybe we get to 16, 17, 1,800 subscribers or whatever. If that happens, then we'll do the Q&A. So thanks so much, guys. You guys are all awesome, as I say every video, because I mean it. He's going to get stuck on this tree now, right? So, is he going to get stuck on this tree? Yes. Yes, he is. Of course he is. Okay, well, we'll just, that tree's going to have to come out too, I guess. Oh, looks like I'm going to be doing some more tree work, apparently, so. Okay, not a real issue, I guess. If I can just find where he is here. Where he wants to be, I should say. I think he wants to be right here. Let's see what that does. Nearest waypoint. Let's see. Make sure he goes straight and he doesn't turn down onto his headland there. No, that's it. So yeah. So thanks so much, guys. You know, nope, there he goes. He's going to turn onto the headland now. Oh, that's okay. I will get that figured out for him. You know, off screen. I'll get the rest of these fields seeded and everything, and that'll be fine. As always, guys, thanks so much. You know, as I've been trying to say now for 5 minutes, it seems like you guys are all awesome. I cannot tell you what it means to me, you know, to have you guys all, you know, as friends, really. And that's the way I consider you guys, friends who watch, you know, YouTube videos. I don't know what he's doing. I have no idea what he's doing. He doesn't know what he's doing. You know, the channel grows every day because of you guys, and it means so much to me. So, as always, guys, thanks for making me a part of your YouTube day. Thanks for putting up with what turned out to be kind of a rambly video. This is the Bipolar Prophet saying, see you later.